Great day, great day, great day. Yes, it is. Come on, family. I love it. I love it. Welcome to Awaken Spiritual Community here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just taking a collective deep breath. Sometimes we're just running so much throughout the week, and we just want to gather ourselves in and be present in this moment. I'm talking to you, talking to me, right? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let's give ourselves a hand. We made it another beautiful week. And again, welcome online family. Welcome to Awaken. And you all know I love this song, Looking for a Miracle, Expecting a Miracle by the Clark Sisters. And we're going to start it off with this lovely, lovely tune. And you all know it now. My choir. Can y'all turn it up some in the monitors at least? I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. And I feel the intangible. And I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. And I feel the intangible. And I see the invisible. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Come on, church. I love it. Yes. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Yes, yes, yes. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. You better know it for yourself, right? For a miracle, I expect the impossible. And I feel the intangible. And I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. And I feel the intangible. And I see the invisible. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Thank you, Spirit. The sky is the limit to what I can have. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Woo! Come on. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Thank you, Spirit. Come on. Y'all give yourselves a hand. Come on, choir. We missed you, Christine. Come on, choir. All right. So we will start off with our vision and mission statement, and we take it to heart. And I just love that we show up. We show up in this community. We show up at work. We show up in our families. So keep smiling, keep shining. But here our vision statement is that we are a global community that recognizes, honors, and nurtures the dignity and the uniqueness of all people and the oneness of creation. Taking a deep breath, bringing that in. And our mission here, thank you, Reverend Christy, for that, is that we connect through the energy of loving kindness, spiritual practice, and sacred service. So for those of you online, we know you are operating in that energy as well, and we thank you. You're in our community. And our announcements. So I tell you, we had so much going on in the past 2 months, but here we are. We have our brand new youth program that is active. Thank you so much, Megan and Jasmine, for leading us out. And so we're always in need of volunteers. So if anybody would love to volunteer, it could be once, it could be how often you like. Please see Megan and Jasmine in the back. And bring the children out, bring the kids out. So we're looking forward to that. And again, we have other opportunities for you to be in service in the community. We have the AV team in the back, Brandon and Serena right now. And we have Zeke that's also on that team, and Frankie. But we also need some more support. So thank you for that. And if you know of any other opportunities, we need you. We need you. So thank you so much for wanting to reach out. And then next Sunday, let's give it up for our own Reverend Ned. Yes, I'm excited. He's definitely one of my greatest teachers. So Reverend Ned his topic is recreation with dogs and a cat. Dogs and a cat. So we know Reverend Ned goes deep, right? So be in the place, be in the building next Sunday to experience Reverend Ned. Those of you online, like, tag, share, bring someone into the room. You don't want to miss Reverend Ned, that's for sure.
Y'all intrigued?
I am. Yeah. And I know, he said, it's not what you think it is. I said, Reverend Ned, I absolutely know that. I absolutely know you're going to take us to another level. All right, and if you're in need of prayer, today we have Terry Ann as our practitioner. So if you're in need of prayer support today, she can meet with you after service. We have a practitioner that's available to you every Sunday, but we also have a full team that's available every day throughout the week. And to reach us, you can email us at prayer@awakeningcarolina.org. That is prayer@awakeningcarolina.org. Or you can call or text us at 980-292-4433. And we're available. And Reverend Christy Snow, y'all. Come on.
All right, whoever you are and where you're from, we're glad you're here, online and in person. You are welcome here. Turn and say good afternoon to your neighbor. Just the way you are. You are wanted here. So open up your heart. Lay all your fears and all your doubts aside. Let go of all the hurt you hold inside. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Can you feel the love of all who've gathered round? You are worthy of this gift of love right now. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Well, who'd have known that who you are is enough? And who'd have known that you could be so loved? Well, we knew. Now you know. Yes, we knew. Now you know. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. One more time. Get that mic right there if you want to. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. So Wilma's about to read for us, but first, kids, we love you. Go have fun with Megan. And, I'm sorry. Or not. Yep, we're good. We're good. Have fun right where you are. We're good. We're good. Go ahead, Wilma. I forgot we talked about that.
Hi, good afternoon. Live from a place of authenticity. This is by Elizabeth Cady Stanton. The moment we begin to fear the opinions of others and hesitate to tell the truth that is in us, and from motives of policy are silent when we should speak, the divine floods of light and light no longer flow into our souls. And then by Ernest Holmes, if someone sees only unloveliness in others, it is because unloveliness is a strong element in themselves. In the classic book, The Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz writes, "Whatever happens around you, don't take it personally. Nothing other people do is because of you. It is because of themselves." He goes on to explain that all people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. When we take something personally, we make the assumption that they know what is in our world, and we try to impose our world on their world. In the various worlds that make up our lives, our families, workplaces, and social media platforms, we often find ourselves subjected to the opinions of others around us. But their opinions are just that, the thoughts they carry in their own minds, based on their own worldview. The opinion of others says much more about them than it does about you. When we stand in our truth, in our experience, and in our convictions, we live from a place of authenticity, where the opinions of other people no longer control our emotions, our actions, or our reactions. In that space of our own mindfulness, we are free to release the burden of what other people think. As we do so, we learn to focus more clearly on our own lives. We can then ask ourselves questions that matter. How might I demonstrate more love, more peace, and more compassion? What truth does my heart need to speak? Am I open to the divine flow of light and love? And the affirmation today is, I will say it first, I will not take anything personally. What others say about me is a reflection of their inner world. I allow divine light and love to be my guide. Do you want to say it after me? Yes. I will not take anything personally. Say about me is a reflection of their inner world. I allow divine light and love to be my guide. And this is the first time where I'm reading with glasses on, so it's a very interesting experience. Thank you.
Thank you. That was good. You're beautiful. I love you. You are holy and you are whole. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God. What does that mean? What does that really mean? Think about it. I invite you to sing those words with me and really embody and affirm, as you affirm that for yourself, really embody it. I am holy light. I'm one with God. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God, knowing that God is in, as, and through all things. It's bigger than a pronoun. It is the divine intelligence, the divine love, the divine, by whatever name we give it, moving through all creation. And I'm one with all of it. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God. Knowing that I am one with this power and presence, I know that it is in me and as me as pure, beautiful love. And that love shows up as softness and vulnerability. And that love shows up as strength. I am strength and love. I am strength and love. I am strength and love. I am one with God. From my oneness, my wholeness, my holiness, I speak this word, claiming for each and every one of us that inner wisdom, that we listen to it, that we stand boldly in it, and we say yes to life in a deeper and grander way than we ever have before, knowing that what is calling us forward is the divine itself. There is nothing to fear. Oh, just that to say yes, yes. I release my good for my better for my best yet. Thank you, God. I shine this holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God. I am one with God. I am one with God. You and me, God. Thank you. So it is. That's right, yeah, sure. Bless you. Now I can use both hands. Look out, I can tell some stories now. I can really talk. Okay. I can't remember if it was 2011, 2012, somewhere over 10 years ago. I had the privilege of becoming friends with and colleagues with a really awesome man by the name of Dr. Ron Carter, who was president and CEO of Johnson C. Smith University for quite a number of years. A remarkable gentleman, and I had the honor of asking him if he would speak at our Thanksgiving service, because I used to be on the board for Mecklenburg Ministries, our interfaith organization here in Charlotte, and it was our Thanksgiving. I was chair of the Thanksgiving committee, and he said yes, and such started a friendship. And he actually used to come to Spiritual Living Center of Charlotte. He used to come to our center, and he liked the Science of Mind. He had his own copy, and I said, I'm not sure if you like it. You come because you like the Science of Mind, or because you know you can just hide back here and people don't know you're famous. But anyway, awesome guy, and. We had several interactions, and he called me up one day and asked me if I would do him the honor of coming and speaking and giving the invocation for the Johnson C. Smith annual gala. And I was blown away. I admire this man so much, and for him to say, Pastor, will you come and do this? I was like, absolutely. So, it was a black tie affair. I had my tux on. I was feeling good. I love wearing a tux. I love it so much I bought two, just in case I'm fluffy one day and less fluffy another day. It's 2 sizes. Anyway, so I had my best one on, and I was all excited. And I get to the Charlotte Convention Center, and I'm just so honored. And I'm just, now this was not that long ago, okay? I knew who I was at this point in my life. But I went to reach for the door at the Charlotte Convention Center, and I caught a glimpse of myself. I look good, but at the same time, I was like, I'm a lesbian. I'm not kidding. I picked up the phone, pulled the phone out of my pocket. I called my bestie, Reverend Dr. Renee LeBoa, and I said, I'm gay. And she goes, yeah, I knew that. And I'm like, no, but I'm going into this thing, and I just saw myself in the reflection. I just realized I'm going to be the only woman in a tux. I'm going to be the only gay person probably, but I'm definitely going to be the only woman in a tux. And she goes, uh-huh. And I said, yeah, but she goes, and y'all have been friends for a minute, and he asked you to come do this, and I think he noticed you were gay. And I think maybe he knew that you weren't going to wear a dress to this event. I'm like, oh, you're right. So what happened in that moment was I had come out a long time ago. I mean, shoot, when I was 5, I knew something was different, But I had come out a very much long time before that. But this was a new level. Because I was going into an environment where I was out of my comfort zone. I didn't know these. I knew him, and that was it. I didn't know any of these other hundreds of people. I looked different. I dressed different. I was praying different. All this vulnerability. But our vulnerability is our greatest strength. Pema Chodron always reminds us. So here I was, down to another layer again. So Friday night, I had another opportunity. Here I am, my little tux. I'm going off to, yet again, it dawns on me, it's what made me think of this story. I'm going to be the only woman in a tux in this room. We're probably going to be the only lesbian couple in this room. They have a couple of gay guys that, that they love, and they've already been there for a while. But we're new to the scene, even though I grew up there. And so I thought of that story from over 10 years ago. Right, that was another layer from the 20 years before that, from the 5 years before that, and you get me? So authenticity, knowing that was the reading today, I started really thinking, like, we have layers. It does, and then yes, a big one of those opportunities for a living authentic life is how do we identify? So if you're gay or straight or, whatever your background is, or maybe sometimes it's coming out spiritually, right? Because you believe spiritually different, right? And that one's like, woo, that's vulnerable. And then, so there's all these different, and sometimes it's family dynamics, because you're the only one in your family that thinks a certain way or that lives a certain way, is a certain way, whatever. And so you have these different opportunities, don't we, to be peeling back the layers and really be in our authentic self. Really, really. But the biggest one is to peel away and get to that place of the biggest piece of authentic embodiment, and that is we're God stuff. Who are we really? The divine showing up as you, as me. So living an authentic life, yes, it's not holding back who we are. Yes, it's saying yes. It's not holding back on our yeses and on the things that bring us joy, but it's also really choosing to be on fire for that truth that we are the divine in form. Let's revisit a little bit of this reading for just a minute. And thank you again, Wilma, for sharing this today. The moment we begin to fear the opinions of others and hesitate to tell the truth that is in us, and from motives of policy are silent when we should speak, the divine floods of light and life no longer flow into our souls. This divine flood of light and life is constantly flowing through us. But then when we put our power outside of ourselves and say, oh, but that person thinks this of me, and that person thinks I can't do this job, or that person thinks, well, who am I to think, or that person said, or we give our power away. We give our power away to circumstances when we think, this is too big, I don't know why this is happening to me. It's happening through you and as you and for you always, because it's growing your soul in this moment and the next moment and the next moment, because you are God showing up individually expressed perfectly. And so is this situation, whatever it may be. So, if you noticed, I've been really inspired. Have you picked up your copy yet? 365, Science of Mind. I've been reading from it every day. I mean, I read from it every day all the time, every year, but I've been reading from it every Sunday lately. So let's just continue that. I now realize that there is but one mind, one presence in the universe. The presence is God, pure, absolute, unadulterated spirit. This divine presence, being everywhere and filling all space, must be in me. We say that God is omnipresent, that this divine power and presence is everywhere present, and then we sometimes want to leave ourselves out of the equation. It must be that which I really am. I recognize it is in me, and it is that which I am. I let this recognition of my indwelling divinity flow through my entire consciousness. I let this recognition of my indwelling divinity flow through my entire consciousness. I let it reach down into the very depths of my being. I rejoice in my divinity. Y'all, if we are letting it flow through our entire consciousness, if we're rejoicing in being that divinity, then we're not second-guessing ourselves. We're not sabotaging ourselves. We're not holding back from our yeses. We're not holding back from living. Again, I affirm that the divine presence fills all spaces, including me. I am full of God. Say that with me. I'm full of God. Yeah. Therefore, I am filled with light. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Say that with me if you choose. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Governs every move I make. Never, ever. I'm really, really imploring you, please never, ever say, I just don't know what to do. Say, infinite intelligence governs every move that I make. Here's another fun one. I am so excited for the universe to show me how this works out in my favor, because I know it does. Woo! I know it does. I just can't wait to see how the universe shows me that this works out in my favor. I'm looking. Again, I affirm the divine presence fills all space, including myself. I am full of God. The Spirit of the Almighty goes before me. An all-wise counselor accompanies me at all times. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Go ahead, Zarina, make me a little slide of that, would you? Infinite intelligence, if you don't mind. She's just on the spot back there. She's so good. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. I want us to remember that. I'll say it again if you need me to in just a second. As the light dispels the darkness, so this truth, which I now affirm, dissipates all fear. It breaks down every doubt and casts out all uncertainty. It looses every sense of bondage within my mind. It stimulates my imagination with the vision of peace, of joy, of abundance. and directs my will toward the accomplishment of my desires. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Thank you. I know she's very fast. So if we are approaching life and situations and relationships knowing that infinite intelligence governs every move I make, whoo! Take a big old breath. You can just let it all go, right? What have we been stressing for? What have we been so stressed out about? So when we can really come from that place and live from that place and know from that place, we can get out of our own way. We can remember who we're speaking from. We're speaking from infinite intelligence. That's why when we do a treatment, we do the first step, recognizing God is all there is by whatever name we give it, and I am one with it. Because then we're speaking from that oneness. We're speaking from that power. We're speaking from an embodiment of wholeness that cannot, no sword formed against can ever harm us, right? Nothing can come between us and our good. Infinite intelligence governs every move that I make. So this releasing opinions of others, releasing all the power that we give circumstances, all the power that we give this stuff, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's not the truth of who you are. It's a condition, but it's not a first cause. The first cause is God moving through our conditions. We have to clear out everything, all the debris, clean it out so that the divine circuits are open and flowing freely with this flood of light and life, a flood of light and life. So have we gotten sort of used to maybe something that doesn't feel good? I mean, we're just used to it. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a boomerang of a condition that just comes back with a different, fill in the blank. Like, I can't believe this is happening again, right? I thought I healed that, right? 20 years later, you're going, I'm a lesbian. Yeah, yep, sure am, still am, right? Pay attention to those places, those sticking points in consciousness where we want to revert back to an old paradigm, an old way of thinking. I love this from, I believe it was, I'm probably paraphrasing, but probably quoting pretty directly because I love Louise Hay and her work. And I'm pretty sure the quote is, I released the pattern within me that created this condition. I released the pattern within me that created this condition, right? Because infinite intelligence governs every move I make. Divine life and light is moving through me. But I get a hold of things and I create a pattern and I say, I'm expecting him to treat me a certain way. And I'm expecting that, y'all, I got so many examples of this, I don't even know where to start. But think of those things that just show up. I mean, the easiest ones to look at are relationships, and I always say they just show up the same relationship with a different hairdo, right? Until you heal what it is that has attracted that connection. But the same is true with business relationships. It's true with family dynamics. Until we change that inner and let go of the pattern that created the circumstance. So let's just skip ahead to joy, shall we? What brings you joy? Oh, look at her. I released the pattern within me that created this condition. She is fast. I mean, most people who do her job would prefer some notes in advance, but I just, can't seem to do that. So, Zarina, I love you, and I appreciate you. What was I saying? Joy. Let's skip ahead to joy, right? Because when we let go of this other stuff, we can just step on across the bridge and be in joy. What brings you joy and why? And are you doing it? I'm being serious right now. Think about it. You don't have to answer out loud, but think of something that really, really brings you joy every time without exception. When you do it or you're around it, you are in joy. Now ask yourself, how much time, how much priority do I give to that? How much? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. I'm gonna really try to say something today without getting emotional. So I'm going to my festival next week. I go to every year. These people are family to me. I've been going for more than 20 years. Every Memorial Day. My friend Billy, I said, you want me back next year? I asked her this about 10 years ago. She said, girl, you know it's my birthday party. As long as I'm alive, you're going to be back singing to me. And I'm like, okay. So some of the same performers, we go every year. And these are performers from all over the world, and they're phenomenal. And they're what they have in common is their heart. We all have this heart of togetherness and being there for one another. Anyway, so one of the performers, Christine Havrilla, a rocker, right? Like Melissa Etheridge, but wearing her heart way out on her sleeve, like Melissa does now, but not back in the old days. So she would just sing these really rocking songs, but they'd be these songs that just like had passion and heart. And I just really connected with her right away. And I'm coming back to saying yes to life. So stay with that. So about, I don't even remember how many years ago, but quite a few years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was the aggressive kind. They said, you probably won't live very long. And she's like, I'm living. I got songs to sing and people to love and life to live, and I'm living. And man, she has lived. She lived and she lived and she lived. And she was coming back this year. She's been back a couple times, but up and down with the cancer coming back and different things. And so we just found out she's not going to be able to be there. And so one of the other performers asked all the performers, learn one of her songs and let's do her set for her. And so I'm learning this song the night before last. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh, she's gone. And I checked, and sure enough, she just passed on Wednesday. And I thought, dang. My first thought, of course, you go to that place of, everybody, it's a human condition. You go to that place of, man, I wish I'd been closer with her. I wish I'd spent more time with her. I wish we had worked out that visit to Charlotte when we were going to do that double gig. I wish, right? But then just let that go. Let that flow through you when that happens, because it does happen, right? Just let it happen. And then go to, what do I love about this person? What do I love about this person? And what I love about her and what she brought out in me was this, just live. What are you wasting time on, right? When someone passes and I know this is tender for some of us, so just know I'm feeling that with you. When someone passes, we go to this place. We can go to this place of letting it hone our experience of life so that we can say yes. Those things that I loved in that person, I'm going to amp up in me. That connection that I felt or that I lost, I'm going to create somewhere else. That way that they lived, if it's somebody that inspired you like she inspired me, right? Makes me want to say yes to every gig. Like, I just want to sing. I love to sing. She never stopped singing. She just kept saying yes. She kept living life. And she had a song called that I'm gonna share with you in a few minutes. Inshallah, as we say in the Sufi tradition, that means God willing. But it was about hail everything. Bring hail, H-A-I-L, hail it. Bring it in, call attention to it. And it goes through everything. It goes through call attention to the nights you cried and all you survived, and call attention to the things that set you free and the things you believe, and call attention to the pain, but call attention to the faith, and call attention to the grace. Call attention to all of it, and know that when the darkness comes, it's because it's our time to shine. It's our time to shine. It is. It is our time to shine individually and collectively. And when we ride the waves as they come, then I'm your strength, and you're my strength, and we're each other's strength. And it doesn't matter it matters, but it doesn't take us over the crazy things that happen in the world, because we know who we are. We know who we are, and that we're here to love and to let the divine light of life flow through us, that nothing can stop. Nothing can stop. And we can let go of our good for our better for our best yet, and keep on going and keep saying, yes. I hear Eddie Watkins Jr., yes to life. I say yes to life. Giving my full attention, this is from Daily Word this past Saturday, but it just felt really appropriate. I say yes to life, as in yesterday, Saturday. Giving my full attention to what I'm doing, letting my senses be filled, and giving the best of myself to the people I care about. These are some of the ways that I say yes to life. Living fully means embodying qualities of love, of peace, of joy, of kindness, and faith. See, we forget to do that when we're protecting and not being vulnerable. When we're putting our power outside of ourselves, we forget. Living fully means embodying these qualities of love and peace and joy and kindness and faith. It means I trust life and eagerly participate in it. Participate in joy. We're here to do that. My passions and my gifts are how I shine the light of God into the world. I do not shrink my opportunities to share myself, to serve, to make my mark upon the world. If before I might have said no because I thought I wasn't good enough or didn't have what it would take to get something done, I dare to make a new choice. I say yes as I recognize the power of God within me, and I rise to any challenge or opportunity I may be called to face. Choose life. This is Deuteronomy 30:19. Choose life so that you and your descendants may live. Choose life. Choose life. Choose life. Choose life. And when the darkness comes, know that it is your chance to shine. It is always your chance to shine, darkness or not. We are here to be that beacon. And so it is. Thank you. All right, Christine. Let's do this, girl. For Christine, my friend. Hail all the lonely nights, hail all the tears you've cried, hail all that you've survived, hail all the honesty, hail all that sets you free, hail all that you believe. 'Cause when darkness comes, it's your chance to shine. When ripples roll, you ride. When darkness comes, shine all your light, so I can get my strength from you tonight. Hail every ounce of pain, hail every ounce of faith, hail every inch of grace, hail every ounce of cheer, hail every truth we hear, hail all that we hold dear. 'Cause when darkness comes, it's your chance to shine. When ripples roll, you ride. When darkness comes, shine all your light, so I can get my strength from you tonight. Hail all that sets you free. 'Cause when darkness comes, it's your time to shine. When ripples roll, you ride. When darkness comes, shine all your light, so I can get my strength. When darkness comes, it's your time to shine. When ripples roll, you ride. When darkness comes, shine all your light. So I can get my strength from you. So I can get my strength from you. So I can get my strength from you tonight. Christine Havrilla, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. Thank you. I'm shaking a little bit. That was, woo. That's the first time I've sang that. Oh, thank you. Breathe into this moment. Breathe into this time. This time we stand together in our awareness, Spirit enfolding us, surrounding us, shining its love on us. As we stand in a place of our authenticity, and a place where abundance surrounds us and lives within us. And it is that abundance that Spirit is showering us with. It's that abundance of love, of having those times when we can be alone and be happy, and spend time with our loved ones and experience that true, pure existence with each other, knowing that we're family, and experience financial prosperity easily, lightly, and letting it be with us. And there's no hardship. There's no working hard. It just is. Because we know that we're worthy. We are that creation from Spirit. We are that perfect creation. And abundance will always be with us. We just need to welcome it. Always. Not make it a problem, because it isn't a problem. It never is. It just is within us. And I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for your love. I'm grateful for your support. And I know that we shine together. We shine in this process. And I know that even when we're not together, we're together. We always count on each other. We always can. And we always love each other. And God shines upon us. And we walk in authenticity. And we exist in abundance. And so it is. And now will you join me in our conscious affirmation, giving affirmation, excuse me. Divine love moving through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the good in my life. I'm thankful, so grateful in this moment right now. I am thankful, so grateful right here, right now. I am thankful, so grateful in this moment, right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful right here, right here, right now. I am thankful, so grateful in this moment, right now. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful right here, right now. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. So you hold it with me. Come a little closer. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for the abundance of love, the abundance of financial support, the abundance of connection, and the abundance of willing hearts in this community here to come together to do our best to embody this beautiful, life-affirming teaching. I know for every person giving a financial gift, it returns pressed down to overflowing. And so we let it be, and so it is. Thank you. So, Zarina is quite talented. She's got lots of things that she can do. And I just keep learning more about them. She sent me an email the other day and said, I have this thing on the horizon, and knowing what you're doing up there at your farm, I thought you might be interested. So she's going to tell you about something she put together that's coming up. Come on up and tell them about your event.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zarina, if you didn't know me already. So I just wanted to let you guys know about a workshop that's coming up that I have designed. I actually studied architecture in college and have been working in the architecture field for the past 15 years. And one of my dreams was to start a spiritual community where everybody could live together and also host retreats together. And I thought it was really ironic how our Christy was wanting to create Snow Meadows Retreat Center at her farm. So I was thinking maybe all these people that I know that I'm helping them design their village retreats, we can get together, and people that are interested in joining us and maybe living on one or are good at artistic talents and want to help design one, or even just discuss the concepts behind it and are really interested in the idea of living at an intentional community, we can all get together and have a little workshop. So I'm going to bring lots of markers, Play-Doh, crayons, Legos. We can all work on designing these villages together. And even the Bright Haven farm where I'm hosting it at is wanting to build a retreat center there. So we've got a few different people that are going to come together and discuss their concepts for their village retreats in a spiritual sense. So I think this would be perfect for this community also to be involved. If anybody has this on their heart that they want to live at a retreat center and live in a spiritual community environment, welcome to come. It's going to be on Saturday, May 31st from 1 to 4 p.m. And I have these flyers over at the front if any of you guys want to have one to remind you about the event. So hope you guys can make it.
Thank you. Thank you. Join us, if you would, in our closing song. We let the love wash over us. I do have some fresh bread that just came out of the oven, so I look forward to sharing that with you in just a few minutes. Fresh bread fellowship, yes. We are going to affirm the children. David, I count on you. I count on you. I do. Children, we see you. And wait, let's just know, this is Jasmine, this is Jolie, this is all of the kids, but it's Nova when she's here. It's all the kids, but it's also that space in us, right? That space in us and all the children, all the children. So children, we see you, we hear you, we appreciate you, and we love you just the way you are. And I love that Sherry, I believe it was a long time ago, had us change it from kids to children. She's like, they're not baby goats. They're not. Join us in our closing song, if you would. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We love you, we bless you, and we thank you. Have a fantastic week, y'all. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Dancing is encouraged. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Take it back to God. God is my source. God is my power. Hear it. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. That last part like you mean it. God gives me everything I need. Like you won't forget it. God gives me everything I need. Last time all together. God gives me everything I need.